Good evening, good morning, good day, wherever you are. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you so much for coming and checking out what I'm up to today. So traditionally Mondays are masculine Mondays. I haven't put that in the title because I don't know where this bit of art's going to go. I grabbed out whale watching because I just fancied playing with it. It's a new stamp set that's available in the mini catalogue. And I've also grabbed out Forever Forest because it's got some really great dottage in it. And why is my lighting just gone a bit strange there? Okay, my camera doesn't seem to like dark and light. Okay, there we go. Okay, hi Elaine, Anne, Susan, Kim, Melissa, Mary Beth, and Kathy, Heather. Hello everybody, welcome to the live. And so yeah, just going to be stamping a one sheet wonder. I was scrolling through Instagram earlier today and came across some artificially intelligence created art, and I know some people are and I'm actually not skeptical. The word isn't skeptical. I am cautious, and I'm hoping that the lawyers are putting some robust measures in place to protect our creativity for the future, because if artwork can be created at a click of a button and for less pennies, then it's going to do us artists out of work. So I do hope that there's going to be some shifts or protections out there for around AI. However, I'm not ashamed to say that I do get inspired by looking at some AI artwork, because ultimately AI is inspired by us. So there we go. Right, just yeah, I am trying to not use that word. Yes, I hear you. I hear you, Mary Beth. I'm stamping at a club. Yeah, I just put my blue light on in the background, so it means that I haven't got my main lights on, but I've got this light here that's lighting me, this one, which is like, I bought it to go camping with, but it seems to be okay. So it's so that you can't see all my rubbish at the back, or it's not so obvious. All right, let's get down to it and get my camera on. Thank you, Patricia. Hi, Claire. Hi, Angela. So I have got space. I've got a couple of spaces. If anyone is free tomorrow, I have the white ink class happening tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. So if you haven't taken that class with me, it's a really nice one. If you like shabby, chic-y type stuff, you can get some really lovely romantic floral results from using the white ink and other things. There's three techniques that I teach in that class, and although you don't end up with like a finished card, you do end up with one stamp sheet that you can cut into 4 or more. You end up with a half one sheet that can be make 2 cards, and then a final technique that once you've learnt the technique, you can go away and create really fun backgrounds. So let me know, do email me tonight if you'd like to log on to that one tomorrow. All right, desk view, here we come. Oh, Lisa, you've done that one. You've done that one. But I know Lisa enjoys classes, so if it wasn't for that pesky W word. So I'm just trying to switch my blue light off. My blue light won't go off. Oh, there we go. Right. So I grabbed that one out as a sort of slight afterthought because I like some of the details in it, and I was trying to think of perhaps a slightly different way of using this Rays of Light stamp set. And I have used it where I've coloured it in like each ray individually, but I'm thinking I want to try and find a way that's using it quite creatively, but being a bit quicker about it. So I'm going to mount it up, and then get some ink pads out. So the AI image I was looking at earlier today was very brightly coloured. I mean, it was just stunning. And so what this person has done is they've created an Instagram what's the word, identity or whatever, oh sorry, the word will come to me, profile, sorry, it just took me a moment to get the word, an Instagram profile. And the idea is it's like a fantasy, it's a fantasy sort of town, and you're being introduced to all these different characters that live in this fantasy kind of carnival like town. And so you have pictures of various people in amazing outfits. And the one that caught my eye this afternoon was just a lady with this most fantastical like flower hat on. And then that made me look at the rest of the profile. And so some of the characters just will look really fun. What is AI? Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. So basically there are now some very sophisticated programs that you just type in a few keywords and it will scour the internet or it's whatever it has, and it will create something. So there is AI that will create policies for workplaces, that will create speeches, that will create quite important documents, because they'll kind of scour, you know, the best of the best and create something for you. So yeah, it's an interesting world, slightly scary but interesting. Right, so as I said, I want to think of a way of inking this up. So I'm thinking of just using, look, I'm using the ink pad directly to the stamp, like so. Perhaps I should have started with the yellow first. That was a bit silly of me not to do that, but I'll do that. Wondering if it would be interesting if I spray this now with water. I can find my spritzer. I had it the other day for class, so okay. Put a bit of green in here. Try not to contaminate my. Right, so I can see that there are bits that I haven't coloured in, but I'm wondering if I just use my marker pens just to fill in some of those areas. That's, what's that, pool party, I think? Yeah, pool party. Okay. What do you think? Do you think I should spritz it a little bit? Oh, I've got a bit of pink on it, but it's only a little bit. Okay, let's see where this takes us, eh? Oh, shucks. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Well, there's a lovely, the only thing I can say in terms of words of comfort regarding that, Shaz, is to quote a lovely hymn stroke song that I know. And I think the words are something like, I know who holds the future. And is it, and he has me in his hands. Something like that. So that's where my hope lies, you know. That I know the one who holds and is already there in the future. And so whenever I'm prone to worry or think about the possibilities of what could happen in the future, I just remember that there's someone already there waiting for me, and he's bigger than me. Alright, so I'm putting down some more colour, because that was fun, wasn't it? Did anyone catch that? Hi, Anne. You're not chatting much because what? You're making piglets for morning tea. Ooh! Hi, Sheila. That sounds fun. Alright, I want to experiment a little bit more. I think I'm going to get more pen out. So I've done the bulk of the colour using my ink pads. But I'm thinking, what about just throwing in a bit of Melon Mambo now? Just, you know, I'll just do... And I'm using the brush end because it's quicker. That's a bit of gorgeous grape. Okay. Shall we see where that takes us? Yeah, that's true, Elaine. I can sort of remember the tune. I know who holds the future. I'll trust the God of miracles. Oh, come on, someone out there must know that hymn. Absolutely, Patricia. Yeah, that's the other thing I came across as well. Someone was talking about the context was more to do with sort of race relations and racism and stuff like that. But this person was saying, but hold on, we are the generation that will teach our children how to treat people better, you know. So if we are worried about what the future is going to be, we are the ones that have the responsibility to teach our children. So, you know, to make that the future different. So. Hi, Christine. Hi, Judy. Hi, Vicky. Oh, thanks, Vic. So I just fancied a bit of yellow in there. Just hoping I don't contaminate this too much. Right, let's just put a little bit more colour in there. So obviously I'm colouring and I'm contaminating my pens a little bit, but don't over worry about it. Just do that and the colours will, you know, it will run true again eventually. There we go. the end of the day, it's only ink. You know, when things get contaminated, you know, it's not the end of the world. That's the one, Elizabeth. Thank you. That's the one. Is that the tune? That's it. Thank you. Sorry, I haven't got the tune really stuck in my head, so I'm sort of humming slightly out of tune. All right, there we go. That's fun, isn't it? Sorry, I'm laughing at the results because, like, I don't know what it was going to turn out like. Right, to fill in some of the gaps, I think what I might do is this fun technique where you put colour onto a block. Let's do some. Right, my cloth out again. Oh, really? That's interesting, Kim. That last stamp is nice, Ruth. Crusaders days. Oh, wow, yeah. We didn't have Crusaders. We had something else, but yeah, we had something similar. I slightly regret me putting that purple in the yellow now, because purple and yellow make brown. Yeah, when you're playing with water, you've got to be very careful when you mix colours. It's slightly different when you're working with a paint that will hold itself, as in like acrylic paint or whatever. But when you're dealing with watercolours, they do mix. So, oh, you know what? I fancy making another little book out of this. Oh, this one. You like this? Yeah. Right. Got a little bit of water left. All right. Just a bit of pink up here, and then I'm going to dry it off and then look at what we're going to stamp. So at the moment I'm just creating a bit of a crazy colourful background because I fancied it. That's what I was in the mood for, and I'm not too worried about, you know, where things are kind of happening and going. Fantastic. Right, bear with. I'm just going to give this a little bit of a dry. Hi, Susan. Does anyone know how to get rid of the pesky ads at the top, on top of the chat? What? What ads? Oh, at the top of my, yeah, you should be able to press X. I think. Let me just double check what you mean, Glenna. Do you mean if you've got the chat on the right hand side? Oh no, I haven't got an advert there. Yeah. No, I don't know why you've got ads at the top there. I haven't. Oh, just reading back, Cindy. Yeah, I've done it where I've coloured in each one, but I didn't have time for that today. I do have adverts on my channel, just to let people know. I am monetized, but I don't put adverts in the middle of my videos. Although YouTube are pushing me to do that, I'm sorry, I won't be doing it. I don't like it when I do it on other people, see it on other people, so I won't be doing it. I just hope they don't get to the point where they're going to force me to do it. So if you do come across a very old video of mine, where there's an advert in the middle of the video, please can you just leave a comment on that video and say, Ruth, there's adverts on this video, and I will go in and remove them. Basically it's to do with a setting that happened a few years ago, and I have to manually go in and change it. I missed the deadline to do it, so there we go. Alright, so there we go, we've got this fantastic cool colourful thing happening here. So I'm wondering then if we can have this lovely whale jumping over. What do you think? We could have the whale jumping over the moon. The whale jumping over the moon. We could have the moon there. I mean, it's not meant to be realistic, just saying, people. So, you know, the idea is that it's fantastical. Majestical. If you've seen Hunt for the Wilder People, you've just realised my glue gun is, my heat gun's fixed. Yes, I changed the fuse on it. That's what needed to happen. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the film Hunt for the Wilder People, and there's a character in there that at some point says the word majestical, and another character says that's not a real word, and he goes, wow, it is to me. All right, I'm feeling really sort of like hippie colours. I'm wondering whether to go with Gorgeous Grape. All right. So, because I'm stamping with rubber, I don't need my stamping mats. So cool. Although I'm not sure if I like being able to see the rays through his body, but there we go. This is giving me such a 60s vibe. I may have to just colour their underbellies in a little bit because I don't like the I don't like being able to see it through completely. Yeah, I haven't done much kind of looking at other people's projects, and just a huge tip for anybody who's trying to grow a YouTube channel, grow their artistic voice. One of my downlines said to me a few years ago, just try not going on Pinterest. Don't look at stuff for a while. Just do what you do, and just, yeah. And that was one of the best pieces of advice that someone gave me. And I tend to now, if I'm looking on Pinterest for something, unless I'm absolutely stumped to how to use something, I generally try and just look for inspiration outside of Stampin' Up, and then use Stampin' Up products, you know, to create a look. All right, I was nearly about to use the alcohol pens, but I've decided actually just to use the Stampin' Right markers. So I've got Highland Heather here, and I'm just going to colour in this whale because I stamped it in Gorgeous Grape. Just felt that I needed to colour that in. I don't know if this is right, but we'll have a look at it once the ink dries. Maybe I should have just done the underside. Rather than the top. Okay, let me see. Oh, the new yes, I haven't got them yet, Vicky. Did you get the new colour set? Vicky was just saying that the new markers are great. So Stampin' Up have had a little bit of a redesign of their marker pens. So the fine tip end is slightly different and works a bit better, apparently, because sometimes people have struggled with the tip. Sometimes it doesn't always work as it should work. Yeah, see. Is it a fibre tip, Vic? Hi, Sandy. Oh, you're off work now. Oh, okay. You've hit the magic 5 o'clock. Laptop down. Sandy is done for the day. I'm not colouring in particularly well, I have to say. I'm just being very sketchy about it. Right, what else did I want to put in here? Do you think I should do the moon, or should I just do the moon? And see, I got out this one too. I like the idea of having some dottage and having some stars and that kind of thing around. There was some little star moon dottage here too. We can have 2 moons, can't we? You know, it's my stampin' and I'll stamp 2 moons if I want to. That didn't scan, did it? Never mind. Getting all the stars out. All the stars in the bright sky. Oh, I probably quoted that wrong. Will never be enough. Ooh, maybe I'll go for lighter purple to start off with. Go with the Highland first. Now, the only thing I don't like about this dottage is that it's a bit square. I don't know where that's, you know, where that whole thing about something being really square came in. Like, that's to say it's really uncool. But yeah, this dottage really is a bit square. I knew I'd struggle with this. Oh well. Gives good coverage though. It's, yeah. Oh, there's this one too. Well, this one's definitely very bright and beautiful. Oh, got a halo. I'm going to get rid of this now. I'm going to do a bit of trimming. That's the thing with small stamps, it's so easy to catch the halo. If you give them a bit of a trim. That's better. This star triple is so cute. Such a sweet little stamp. I'm so glad it's in that whale collection. Right, so that was in Highland Heather. I'm going to pop a bit of gorgeous grape into it now. Because it's slightly darker. Bit of fun. I'm not sure if I like it, but I like the colours. Not sure if I like all the what I've done with the whales. Right, what else could go on here? Oh, that was it. I was going to do those crazy leaves and maybe some. Yes, I haven't finished yet. That's why I don't like it. Maybe I could put a flower in the middle. That might be a bit crazy, a bit too crazy. Thinking some leaves would be fun. A bit more grungy. This is absolutely like 60s, 70s vibe, isn't it? I've chosen that leaf, but I'm wondering whether I should have gone for the other one. Oh, let's hide that boo-boo over there. The other leaf is a bit more, there's a bit more substance to it. Hi, Janine. The clouds. The clouds. Oh, I could put clouds. Maybe I could put clouds in the middle. Oh, they're only little. Right, I'm going to swap out that leaf. So, for those who haven't realised, I have cut up that perfectly detailed stamp set because I just found it more usable as individual stamps than one big one. You're getting all the you're getting all the invalid stamps today. The Rays of Light I've cut up as well. Oh, you do like the shoulder pads then, Patricia? You know what I really fancy putting in? Those really sweet leaves that I've got a bit obsessed by. Oh, what's it called? Oh, what's the name of it? Natural, no. What's it called? What's that new one that I bought? Oh, what's the name of it? That new one. Earthen Elements. Oh. Where have I put it? Oh dear, I'll put it somewhere. I'll put it somewhere really safe. Oh, what's it called? Oh, what's the name of it? Why can't I see it? Oh, that's because I didn't put it back on my shelf. Okay. Ooh, those might look fun. Yeah, I've got it now, Glenna. This is a bit crazy. I think I've gone slightly mad. Right, I think I need something darker. Something dark, really dark. I don't know whether to do some sort of flowers or something. I was just thinking, if I knew where my mushroom stamp was, I could do some little magic mushrooms coming out there. It would be fitting, wouldn't it? The whole vibe. Thought I was totally it with the huge shoulder pads back in the day. I'm sure you were, Lisa. Just drop something. Just drop. Okay, well, nothing important. Wondering whether to go for then Blackberry Bliss. I need something really dark. Oh, I did those too close. Take care, Heather. Oh, have a lovely day. Now this little leaf is meant to be stamped and then you're meant to put the flowers at the end of them, but if you won't tell, I won't. I think they're quite nice just as, you know, leaves. So I just felt like it needed some kind of focal point. The leaves needed to be coming from something. The big ones, that is. Oh no, I didn't ink that up properly. All right. That little leaf. It's quite cute, this leaf. There we go. Ah, thank you, Sandy. Today I dress for comfort, not what the fashion tells me. Yeah, exactly, Diane. I do a bit of both. I dress for myself, you know, and I do tend to choose clothes that are more comfortable now than I used to. All right, I think that looks a bit better. I might go in with some darker stars now. Ooh, I like these darker stars. Okay, I'm liking it a bit more now. And I hope you can see that even though I didn't completely cover my piece of paper when I first started, it didn't really matter. It's quite nice to have these little white bits, you know, not fully kind of like coloured areas. It's fine. Yeah, and just because you go for comfort doesn't mean you can't necessarily be creative in your dressing. There's so many designers out there who do such lovely sort of comfortable wear. I love those great big kind of like linen dresses that women wear of a certain age. I'm waiting to get to that age where I can be even more comfortable. AI couldn't produce this process. Yeah, well, yeah, they couldn't produce the process. I agree with you there, but they might be able to produce the result. So what AI can't produce is the interaction, the fun we have, you know, all that. And that's the thing that where it's encroaching a little bit, because it could produce the results, but without all the time and effort and all my learning that's had to go into this, you know, all the experience. So, but hopefully I think we will as humans kind of go, actually there's a joy in the process, there's a joy in slow crafting, there's a joy in discovering for ourselves how to put colours together and images together that AI can never do. So. Right, I think I'm going to stop there. A linen dress, like a muumuu dress. I don't know what a muumuu dress is. It's like, yeah, they're just like really long and comfy, and but some of them have really lovely, well, you can get some really gorgeous colours, and then really there's a fashion designer I like called Gudrun Stroden. I can't ever pronounce her name. I'll put it up in the chat. She does gorgeous colourful clothing. Gudrun Stroden. Hold on, I'll get the website for you. I don't know if there's a different. Well, I'll give you the. Oh, I know what. I'll give you the .com, and then it will probably take you to whatever country you're from. Her stuff is so colourful. Am I cutting this up tonight? Oh, I hadn't planned to. I can show you with the templates what you could do with it, Kim. Oh, show us how to cut this up, please. Okay, there we go. This is a good one, isn't it? All right, so I like that. I like that. I don't like the fact that you, yeah, get that cut off, but let me get another one. Oh, where did I put my templates? Oh, in a box. Not sure about that one either. one works, doesn't it? I've just realised what I think it looks like. Once I put that frame on, it looks like an underwater scene. So really I should have stamped this as... Oh, I just realised what stamp set I should have used now. All right, I'll have to have another go at this. It looks like I'm underwater looking up at the sun, but from underwater, and the whales are swimming around causing a shadow. That's what it looks like. There we go. Right, let's go back. Right, so yeah, that works. That kind of works. See, that's the beauty of art. You can decide afterwards what it is. You don't have to decide while you're doing it. You can decide afterwards. I think that this formation, just the 4, is probably the best formation for this. I know what I'm going to do. If I'm going to cut it up, I need to... let me just flick back. I'm just going to take a photo because I need to create a little video afterwards of this. So I just need to take a photograph and then I'll cut it up. Good perspective, Ruth. Thank you. Just, sorry about that. Not quite sure why my sound went out. Oh, with. I'll reconnect it and see what happens. Hello, hello. Oh, there we go. Fuck. All right. That was strange, wasn't it? Not sure why it did that. There's no reason why it should have gone out. Okay, so I just cut it. I basically cut the piece. I'm cutting it into quarters, but minus a little bit so that I get a... Yeah, it should be back. This is Granny Apple Green. Now, I know I didn't use Granny Apple Green, but because I use Lemon Lime Twist, I thought Granny Apple Green is going to work well as a border. Quite like that. Let's try a bit of Gorgeous Grape. Yep. Highland Heather. And try a bit of Coastal Cabana for this one. There we go. You know what? I have not done a draw for a card for ages. Shall I do some? So in order to win one of these, you need to comment, not in the chat, after this video has gone live. So if you're watching in the chat, actually, you know what? I'm going to do 2 draws. I'll do one on YouTube and one on Facebook. So on the Facebook one, what I'm going to do is I'll put a photograph of the 4 cards, and you need to let me know which of the backgrounds you prefer. And you just got to comment, and I will do a draw on there. And then I will do the same on this channel, on this video here, this YouTube video. Just let me know which of the backgrounds you preferred, or if you want to be super creative, I don't know, let me know what you enjoyed about this video, what was surprising, what did you think wasn't going to work and then worked? And did you think, like me, uh-oh, it's not going to work? Right, I am eager to try this. It's terrible. At the end of a lot of my videos, I go, I really want to do this again. But I am interested to know how this would look if I went for more ocean-like colours. Like, I don't know. I mean, I think the addition of the pink is really quite fun. But yeah, more ocean-like colours. And then I have got one of the, the sea stamp set, not sea, what's it called? It's got like seaweed in it, loads of seaweed. I haven't played with it yet, and I was kind of waiting until I've done a first video with it before I used it on a live. Because I've still got some, I'm really behind on my thank you videos. I am thinking, only thinking, but I'd like to perhaps find a slightly different way of me being able to thank my subscribers and patrons, because I'm not very good at, I tell you what it is, it gets very tricky for me to keep tabs on all the people who patronise me, as in you donate either through PayPal or YouTube Super Chat, and I do find it a bit tricky to kind of keep remembering who it is that have done things. So I am wondering, I have resisted creating a membership scheme on YouTube. You know, there is a way where you can pay, I don't know, a couple of dollars a month or something, and that would just make it a bit easier for me to keep track. But I'm not sure if I think you can probably cancel it at any time. You don't have to keep doing it. Anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of that idea. I've resisted it for now because I didn't want people to feel they had to do it. But then at the same time, not all, I know there's thousands of you that watch, and not all of you either take classes or my customers or super chat. So, you know, it's an option. I'm thinking of it as an option. The only problem is that YouTube do take a cut. So I'm trying to think, is there another way of doing it that just makes it easy for me? Anyway, answers on a postcard, please. Oh, jigsaw time. Ooh, right. Put this back together, Ruth. Not on there. Is that right? No. Is it the other way around? That goes there though, doesn't it? I'll have to refer back to my photographs, won't I? Yeah, like Patreon. Yeah, although I need to just double check. I have got a Patreon account. I just need to double check how much Patreon take as well. Maybe it's the other way around. I can't remember how I did this now. Oh no, that was that way. So that was on that side. That definitely goes on there, doesn't it? That just doesn't seem right. That's because it goes that way. There we go. Oh my word, really. I'm going with the blue base followed by the green. Ooh, the coastal. You like the coastal? Good. Maybe one of your admin could specifically keep up with it for you. Yeah, no, so at the moment what happens is if you super chat me, that goes into a list on, I can see who's done that on YouTube. So I then have to, the problem is with the super chat is that some people have super chatted in the past and I don't have their email addresses. So I've had to stalk them, basically. I've had to track them down on Facebook, or I've had to publicly say, if you super chat me, please email me and let me know. Then if you have taken a class with me, obviously I have your email address because you've taken a class with me. So everyone who's paid for something via PayPal or donated, I have the PayPal receipts or invoices, or no, receipts. So I have to go through all the PayPal, and like most of you who do that have done it regularly for a long time. So it's very easy for me to type it in the email when I email everybody. And then what's the other thing? Oh, people who are my customers, I also send the video to. But then I'm thinking, well, if you're my customer, you get a thank you card from me and you get a voucher anyway. So you already get a thank you in a way. So it all started because I wanted to be able to thank particularly my supporters who donate to me. So it's an extra special, it's a video basically that's exclusive, that only people who are my customers, who are on my team or supporters get to see. But I'm starting to, I've fallen so way behind. I feel bad. So yeah. But anyway, I'm just trying to think, is there an alternative that's a bit easier? So I'll look at again on Patreon, at Patreon, but then I don't want to have to ask everyone to go, oh, go and join Patreon. You know, it's like another thing, isn't it? But because most of you guys follow me on YouTube anyway, then the YouTube membership might be a simpler way of doing it. But there we go. It's all up for discussion. If anyone's got any particular thoughts on it, please email me. I will take people's views into consideration. But there we go. Right, thank you so much. This turned out really fun. I can imagine like there'll be probably some teenagers, like young teenagers that might like cards like this, or someone who's got a bit of a hippie streak. Super fun. All right, let's go through the colours then. So I ended up stamping a lot with Gorgeous Grape and Blackberry Bliss, a little bit of the Highland Heather as well, but in the background there was Lemon Lime Twist, Flirty Flamingo, oh my goodness, look how dirty that one is, Flirty Flamingo, Daffodil Delight, and Coastal Cabana. So very happy, mainly from the Brights collection, these are, apart from Highland Heather, which is now in the Subtles, and Blackberry Bliss, which is in the Regals. But such a fun colour combo. Yeah. You know what, Trisha? I have considered that recently. Yeah, I have considered that too, like having an Artful Stampin VIP Facebook group, because Artful Stampin space it's just like a community space, whereas I don't have a Facebook group that is me sort of treating like is, you know, like a special place for my customers. So yeah. Thank you for reminding me about that, Trisha. Yeah, really good suggestion. Thank you. Sorry if I've ended up talking business on here. Yeah, it just ended up that way. But you know me. For those of you who followed me a while, I've as the channel has developed over the years, I've very much turned to you, the followers, and the people who've become friends, you know, to sort of give me some ideas of what direction to take things in. So I just feel like I'm in another sort of transition period of trying to work smarter, not harder, because, you know, I've got so much creativity that I want to give, but at the same time I've got to do it in a way that also maximizes, you know. So right, stamp sets. You cannot do without Rays of Light for this one, unless you've got something similar. Actually, if you've got the France Martin designed stamp set, oh, what's it called? Really beautiful stamp set. You could probably get this effect with her stamp set that's got the rays, the sort of individual rays. It's sort of like that, which I've tried to emulate by cutting this one up, but that might be useful because then you can control the colors a little bit more. So I'd be interested to see if anyone does have a go making these. Please share on Artful Stampin Space. I'd really like to see that. I used the dottage and the little what's-its from Forever Forest. What else did I use? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, the only downside to a Facebook group is that not everyone who follows me is on Facebook. That's the only problem with that one. Perfectly Detailed is this lovely leafy. That's where I got those leaves from. I guess the solution to if someone's not on Facebook is I can send them the video personally. You know, just it'll be 1 or 2 people rather than 20 of you. Right, Earthen Textures, I used that one, and that's all I used. I just wanted that extra bit in there, but in hindsight I would have used the coral from look, never been used before, Beauty of the Deep. See, I could have used that. So next time, remind me. Yep. But anyway, sometimes it is good just to limit what you're doing. Just limit, sorry, not limit what you're doing. Limit your choices, and then you can be a bit more creative. So there we go. There we go. Thank you. After the Storm. Thanks, Susan. Yeah, I hope you've still got it. Yeah. Yeah. The only thing with having a Facebook group, though, is that I'd have to think about how one would become a VIP. Like, would there be like a minimum donation, and then like who would keep tabs on whether or not you did donate that month? Yeah, so I have thought it through. I have thought about it. So again, if there are those of you who have particular opinions about this and don't mind giving me your ideas and helping me out on this, then please email me if you have the time, because it's just things that I'm sort of thinking about and need to thrash out with some friends. So there you go. Oh, sorry, yes, the flowers and the leaves, Elaine, came from stamp set I put somewhere else. Where did I put that one? The wood, blah 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 blah. The, oh, what's it called? The wood one, the woodsy one. Rings with Nature. Oh, and the most important stamp set of all, whale watching. Yay! So the flowers and so forth came from. Oh, and I could have used that. Would make great water ripples. Ooh, water ripples. That is cool. Right. Right, well, I was just thinking, I do have a son who's at home, living at home at the moment, who needs work, so maybe I need to give him some work. Pay for his food. You know, he needs a job. He could be my, what they call them, virtual assistants. Yes, that's what I need. Yay, Tom, for having you get whale watching. I know. Good stamp set. All right, my lovelies, thank you so much for watching. As always, I really do appreciate the feedback I get from you. And yeah, let's keep stamping. Yeah. All right, everyone. Lots of love to you all. Thank you so much. And hope to see you again soon. And white ink class, if anyone wants to do it tomorrow night, message me, email me. All right. AI admin, I know. Ooh.